Like, what are, if you could make a list of like maybe like top 3 benefits of joining the military, like to like the young folks, like what would those 3 things be?
3 hots in the cot.
Oh
3,
yeah.
You're gonna make rank. Like if you join the army, you make a rank really fast. The Air Force is the longest to make rank, but my daughter and my daughter served 12 years in the Air Force, and she made like E6 in her 12 years, which is not bad. But she was in medical. So find something that you like, get into it. If you have a degree, even if you have an associate's degree, you can be a nurse in the Navy. Just with an associate's. Be a nurse. And you can see the world. See the world. And if you don't want to see the world, then you can pick a job that they don't go out to see in the military. You never go on the ship. They have jobs that do that too. So, you know, if there's something that you like doing. I didn't have a rate. I went in like, okay, I'm going to be a seaman. And then one day, my first lieutenant was a Navy SEAL. I always talk about him, call him the Big Toe. I got to keep his name so he don't care. But we call him the Big Toe. He's a Navy SEAL. He had an afro. And he had his trident, you know, and he was like, had a body of a god in the face of a 100-year-old man. What are we doing? We're burning daylight. And one day we was doing a replenishment. That's when 2 ships come aside and they bring stores back and forth. And I saw him get up on the bridge and he started doing semaphore. This guy just started doing something. And I'm holding this line. I'm a 19-year-old kid holding this phone in distance line to keep it straight so the phone companies can talk. And I'm like, wow, I want to do that. So I became a signal. And so the first time he saw me do signals, because the guy doesn't smile.
Yeah.
He had this crooked up smile like, very good, Seaman Grave. You know?
You got a smile out of him?
I got him in. Big Toe.
That's what's up. Shout out to Big Toe, man. Big Toe.
And so that's what happened. But I was a quartermaster signal. So every ship I went on, either the quartermasters, we were like the unsung kids. Like you could send us to deck division, we'll work with the bosun mates.
Yeah.
We work with the ITs. And then we work with the quartermaster. So we never had our own division unless there were 30 of us. Then it was like the signaling division. But if you're by yourself, they're going to throw you with somebody. Most of the time you're the navigator. Yeah, but you're like the lost children of the East. But most of the time I was a quartermaster. So what happened was the signalman rate went away. I don't know if you know that. Navy took away the signalman rate because they said we were enjoying life too much. So we're just, you know, taking it easy. Go SIGs. Oh, it's a buoy. Okay, yeah, you go in. So they was like, signalmen don't do nothing. So they took away the rate and they made me a quartermaster instead. So when I retired from the Navy, the Department of Personnel said quartermaster, first class surface warfare specialist, Curtis Graves, and I was a signalman all that time, but I did a lot of quartermasters. That's my story. But yeah, spent most of my time in Asia. When I retired, I came back to Asia.
Yeah, Asia's where it's at, man.
I came back.
Yeah.
Came back.
Asia got me at a young age, man. I didn't choose the Asian life, man. The Asian life chose me, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's just one of them places you're just going to keep coming back.
You think, so Asia's home for you. So Cambodia, this is grounded in Cambodia. Like, so what brought you to Cambodia and what's keeping you here?
Well, my wife looked at a lot of places because we want to get the best bang for our buck, you know?
Yeah.
American dollar, you know, let's get some strength on them.
Yes,
we didn't
sir.
want to be like leaving the country every 3 months.
Right.
Until you need a visa, right?
Right.
So in Japan, it's every 90 days.
Damn.
In Thailand, it's every month. You get to the border, they snap your plane, come back.
That's
Yeah.
nerve-wracking.
Unless you have some type of visa where you work for somebody, you know, and they stamp that visa because you have a job with somebody.
Right.
But because at 55, they consider us retired. They consider me retired at 55, senior citizen. I don't have to work for anybody.
Right.
So every year, I just get my stamp as a senior citizen, and me and my wife can stay. I don't have to work for anybody or anything. So I tell those, if you're 55 years old, good for you. Come on through, you know? And then every year, you don't even have to leave. Somebody will take your paperwork, send it over to the embassy, and you'll get it back in 7 to 11 days. That easy,
Yeah.
So that's why we came, and then we figured, you know, wow. I mean, the houses that we've lived in out here, amazing. I mean, people go and they go, this is your house? What do you do?
Right,
So we do nothing. We're just retiring. We don't do anything. We just hang out. We do volunteer for things. Like I volunteered at the university. We taught conversational English. So, you know, I did a university. If somebody needs help, I volunteered at one of the schools where the kids are at and they want to learn English. So I volunteered there for a little bit. I volunteer and help out, you know. But other than that, just retirees just hanging out. And think about it, the dollar to the KMR, I believe is 4,100.
Right, 4,000 or 4,100. Yeah. Dollars to the real.
Yeah.
My real.
Yeah. So it's good. It's good. It's just amazing. And I don't have to worry about anything here. Knock on wood. Everybody's been very nice. Everybody's been generous. Everybody's willing to help. Even if they can't speak my language, everybody's still trying to play charades with me to see if they can help me.
Yeah.
The military, I don't think it really changed me. I think it molded me into... I'm still the same person that I was. It's just that the military gave me some type of structure. You know, saying you make your bed and then you start your day. You have a schedule. You know what's going to happen. You know what's going on. I can walk tall. I don't walk like this and not slouched. My cadence on the way I talk to people is respectable. I think the military is like, you know, you always hear you say, no ma'am, yes sir, and you know, and then people look at you like, are you a robot type of deal? Some things I still have, I carry with me. I know that my body's government property. I still try to make sure that I can take care of myself and be healthy. I still do things that's military-like. My wife likes to criticize TV shows where somebody's wearing a garrison cap on wrong, ribbons are wrong, and she'll be like, partner, I don't like that. And I'm like, oh, okay, babe, well, you can't do nothing about it now. It's pretty much done.
Yo, speaking of that, I feel like Hollywood has gotten better in the past few years. They've actually had people like consultants, like veterans, like tell them like, hey, you can't do this, you can't do that, or we do it like this, or we say these types of things. Like there was a movie that I really like called The Outpost that was on Netflix, and that it was so like well done. And then in the end, they show like one of the veterans that deployed and stuff, like coaching these guys, you know, on like, you know, the uniform and. Because it was so accurate, you know, coming from a dude that was in the army as well and actually been to Afghanistan and has been, you know, at FOBs and COPS and all types of stuff. Like, you know, so like several years ago, like several Hollywood movies, you would just laugh at them, you know, or like how they're like, sorry, we don't have any more MREs, and like the civilians are like crying because they can't eat MREs, you know, but like,
Have you seen Terminal List?
Nah, I haven't seen it.
There's a show, if you can watch, it's called Terminal List, and it's about a Navy SEAL who, I guess, he knows too much. The CIA is trying to get rid of him. And then there's one called Dark War, and all of their consultants are ex-Navy SEALs. And then there's SEAL Team, where there's a Delta Force guy. He plays a Navy SEAL in it, and he's the one that's showing them how to do all these things. And then my favorite, because I'm a Navy guy, is 6. And 6 is about SEAL Team 6. And it pretty much focuses on what Dev Groups guys go through. What is the toll with Tier 1 operators. It is crazy. So that's the type of stuff I like.
I got another question for you, like veteran to veteran. Have you deployed before?
Of course. Of course I'm deployed.
But you know, a lot of people, like, they don't ever get to deploy. There's certain people like they want to deploy and they go like 20 years and they never get those orders, you know? There's people like that.
Every place I went, I was the tip of the spear.
Gotcha.
So when I said 9/11, it was there before the war even started. So duty stations like Yokosuka, Japan. I can say this because it's way off now, but we had an aircraft carrier and we had us. And we had your spec order, right? And this is like 4 days after the Twin Towers hit. And so we're shutting off. And they all man the rail and they're clapping. They have man the rails and they're clapping at us. somebody says, "That's a great, why are they clapping?" And I look over and I said, "Well, son, we're gonna suicide mission." What? Yeah, we're gonna take the missile for the carrier because it's what's called plane guard. So you stand in front of the carrier while the plane's taking off. And if somebody tries to shoot it down, you get in the way. And then you shoot out what you need to shoot out. You know? So we were out there before that.
How did you like cope with some of the things that you experienced during deployment? Like, how do you?
That's from upbringing.
The younger generation. That's what this is all for, you know. So, how do you cope with some of the things you experienced during, your deployments?
That's upbringing again. Remember, we are baby boomers in Generation X. I'm the last of the baby boomers, born in '64.
Okay.
You're Generation X, right?
I mean, I was born in '86, so
86?
I don't know.
I say you're Generation X because my daughter was born in '85. My oldest daughter was born in '85.
Okay.
So what I'll say is, if you ever hear about the baby boomers and Generation X, what did your parents do? You took care of yourself. They went to work. You took care of yourself. You know, and then they were more strict. So as we got older, we're like, well, not me, but my daughter or her friends, they kind of baby their kids because we kind of destroyed their childhood technically. So, when you go through it, you be like, well, this is happening. I mean, I've been at home and nothing can treat me worse than this.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, so why do they get top tier operators like yourself? Because you're saying in your mind, your brain is saying, this can't be nothing more than what I went through back in the day, so I can get through this too.
Right.
But if you come from a different type of environment, different type of parents that they didn't, mold you in that, like you're gonna be an adult, this is what you want to do, or as a kid, I remember having to clean my room and get it inspected before I can go outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had room inspections from my mom.
Yeah.
This room is not clean.
I can relate.
So then imagine, right? I'm in the Navy and I gotta clean before I can go on Liberty, right?
Yeah.
And then the officer goes, "No, you gotta make your bed." So because I know that already, my guys are always going Liberty because I know what they're looking for. So that's.
Now, I hope this isn't too personal. If it's too personal, you don't have to answer. But like, would you ever have to because it's like, I've dealt with deployment as well and stuff, but there's still some things that kind of bother me even today. And there's been a couple times where I've had professional counseling on behalf of the VA, and that's helped a little bit. Have you ever had to seek counseling yourself to deal with certain things?
No, and I'll tell you why. I probably should have gotten counseling, but because most people will tell you that's vets in the military, and I'll tell you the same. Most vets don't want counseling because now you're messing with the Second Amendment right, which is like the right to bear arms, right?
Gotcha. Okay.
So then you put on paper that you might not be stable. I'm just saying.
No, I hear you.
And then you go.
Because I like guns. So.
Right. So
we
both are mutual.
Yeah.
And I dealt
back home in the States, I got something,
I
on me and nearby.
I deal with guns. I go to gun ranges.
Yeah,
My job
yeah.
includes guns.
Yeah.
I'm an armed person because I work for the Secretary of State every day. So I always have that. So imagine, this is what I need. So they put that in there, right?
Yeah.
So we don't know what's going to happen sooner or later, but we do know we're going to keep our arms, right? So what if they come up with a law, if you've been counseled, you can't bear arms? Because you're going to hurt somebody. Which, maybe they should, because there's a lot of people that are unstable that are doing bad things to people.
Right.
So, for me, I love my guns.
I'm all about the Second Amendment, man. You know what I'm saying? An armed society is a polite society.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Some of the nicest people, they got something waiting for you if you cross that line.
And you know what? I want to share this with you because this will make you laugh. I'm out of Virginia, so black guy driving, and my cars are all fly. I love a nice car, so I'm driving. Police officer pulls me over because in the DMV, your license plate says if you're a concealed carrier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So pulls up, rolled down the window. He says, "Are you carrying today, sir?" I said, "Not today." We start laughing. So it's like police officers feel more comfortable when they know that you're carrying than when you're not. Because when you're not, then they're like, they're more edgy to come up on you.
Really?
But because you're responsible, you have them. they're gonna be like, okay, so I need to, so they can see that.
Yo, that's interesting because it's like, so what you're saying is in Virginia, like when they pull you over, they already know. So like you ain't gotta tell them because like in the States I've been in, like I get pulled over, I'll be like, yo, I got something on me or whatever, and I got then they
You don't
gotta
have
go,
to.
Okay.
Oh, my degree's in criminal justice with a specialization of homeland security, legal management, and all that other stuff. I got like 3 majors in my master's degree. So when you talk about different things with guns, I can spit out all kinds of stuff for you.
No, that's
but
cool.
It's like,
I like learning.
If you're out of Georgia and you're concealed carrier, you can pretty much go all the way up the East Coast, except for I believe South Carolina, because they're mad at North Carolina about the Civil War still. And you have to stop at New Jersey. You can't go past New York. New York's a different beast.
Yeah.
But anywhere up in that area, you can still carry.
Shout out to the Carolinas, man. North Carolina and South Carolina.
They're gonna know. They're gonna know. So unless they say, "Are you carrying today, sir?" They're gonna say, "It's not today." What you saying? And then you have to take the keep it out the chamber, separate them, and you're straight.
Do you think that will solve a lot of the reckless shootings?
No.
If people knew that, like in America?
No, because people. That's when we go back to, hey, have you sought counseling? So how can I put it? Everybody's human, and we do a lot. I'm gonna talk about this gentleman right here because he's been through stuff that I can't even talk to you about.
Yeah.
He's been through some stuff I can't talk to you about.
Yeah.
Me and him can sit down and have fireside chats and be like, right.
Yeah.
But I have to protect you and protect him. But this guy has so much stuff that he's seen in his life. If he flips on this switch right here, you best to run. You best to run. So the littlest thing, and he's so polite about it all. All the weight that he's carrying on him.
Right.
It only takes this straw right here to go like that.
Flip.
And if he had what he needed, he'd be like, I do not care. He would John Q you.
Hey, yo, I just met this dude. That's a very accurate description. Yeah.
And so, because I'm not gonna say he's nice, I'm gonna say he's kind. You know what I mean by kind, right?
Yeah.
Nice is He is kind.
Yeah.
He chooses to be kind because he's not nice. Nice. He's kind. He's kind enough to let you live.
Right.
Because he has. No, really. He has CQB. No, he has CQB.
This is accurate.
And because he has CQB, do you know what CQB is?
Close quarters combat.
There you go.
Yeah.
So he'll put you in a pretzel without having to use the Second Amendment rights. So he, and he'll walk away. When you know somebody knows something, what they did, hey, I'm going to walk away. Because he knows what he can do to you.
Right.
So I tip my hat to him because, he's here. His main reason for being here is peace. He wants peace. Because he knows if he goes back to the world and they flip that switch on, and he says he's got some little friends sitting in his little locker room there, somebody gonna get pew-pew.
So let me ask a question for both of y'all then. So both of y'all look like, just coming from your background and everything, do you believe like living in Cambodia allows you to be able to like just live in peace without having to worry about that sort of thing?
Yes.
And
yes.
The cool thing about it is, if you ever wanted to keep your skills up, you can do it here in Cambodia. They have gun ranges here, so you can still keep your skills up.
Hey, I just want to say this guy just met me, and that was a very accurate assessment. You don't want to mess with this guy.
No. I'm the nice one. He's kind.
Man,
you don't want to meet my wife. Because she's like him. She's kind. And she was in the army. Army that's a different creature. It's a different creature. And I got a lot of friends in the army. A lot of, top tier, matter of fact.
Yo, real quick, I want to get back into the dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I think about owning a dog, but like, I don't really have much experience, whatever. Like, what would you say to someone that's considering getting their first dog? What advice would you give them?
Therapy. You I feel from talking with you, it's good to have a buddy to talk with. Do you know why I have a Belgian Malinois? He's therapy. He's a big guy. Hey, what's up, man? I grab his ear and I hug one of it. He's like 60 pounds. He knocks me over. And He's just the nicest guy, but he's my therapy. And then we got a Khmer dog. She wants to escape all the time, but she's my therapy. So I think if you wanted to get a dog, and if you have time, but you don't have time, so then I wouldn't recommend it because dogs want that time.
Yo, after this, I got to get your contact info, man. I'm glad we met, man. Like,
Oh, it's so easy, brother. Yeah.
this guy's cool.
No,
I like this guy.
No worries at all. I wish that they could open up a business like they do in Japan where there's a petting place in Japan where if you don't own a dog, you can go in and you can just love on your dogs. And it's like, it costs a little bit. You love
Shout
on
out
your
to
dogs,
Japan.
and then you keep going. Because we've always had dogs, me and my wife, because it's our therapy. And I think my dogs have saved my life as a human being, as a person. And they love you unconditionally. They do. Yes. They really. You can be why did you do that? No, do like, and then they'll come back and say, I apologize. You know, they'll give a little scoot, I apologize. You know, okay, all right, don't do it again. Then they'll do it a week later.
I was always happy to see you.
But yeah, but it's unconditional love. They trust you. They know that you got their back. We have our dogs to where we can leave for 5 hours, and they won't do anything. But yeah, if you didn't have that big schedule that you had, I definitely recommend, especially you being an Army vet, man, you need that. Like my dog is a retired bomb sniffing dog, you know, and I didn't pay for him, and all his medical is taken care of.
That's pretty
Yeah, so yeah.
So they assigned you that dog after you left.
No, I got him here.
Oh.
I got him here in Cambodia.
Hey, just real quick, let's say like, you know, you in the hood or you anywhere on this planet and, you know, you a young kid, you walk in the street, you going to school, it's in the morning, this big old, I ain't gonna say the type of dog, but this big old dog just come out of nowhere and, you know, he's showing his teeth, like, it seems like he might attack, like, how can you avoid that? How can you de-escalate, you know?
First thing you do is don't run. Stop.
Okay, so don't run.
And the reason why I say that is because it's like, have you ever watched the UFC?
Sometimes.
Have you ever heard of John Jones?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yes, you've heard of John Jones.
Yeah.
Didn't mean to curse, y'all. You probably gonna have to take that out.
No, you good,
A
bro.
couple of months ago, John Jones is in Thailand.
Okay.
Yeah, but the reason why I say that is because John Jones doesn't look at his opponents before he fights them.
Ooh, okay.
He doesn't, you know how people be like,
Right.
you and I, and they be like, yeah, they psych themselves out.
Yeah.
John Jones doesn't do that. He kind of looks down, he talks smack.
Hey, speaking of the UFC, shout out to Korean top team, man. Those are my dudes in Seoul, South Korea. You feel me?
There you go,
Yeah.
there you go.
Anyway.
Yeah, and so he looks down, and then when he gets in the ring, he just destroys you. So it's like, we as people can smell fear, animals can smell fear. But
Yeah.
animals smell better than we do.
Yeah.
So when I run into a dog out here that wants to do something to me, you know what I do? I turn around and I look at him like, yeah, let's get it on. Let's do it. Because all you're going to do is bite and rock onto me.
Right.
But I'm shivering really good.
Yeah.
You say you can do what?
Shiv-
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not, I mean, you attacked me. I'm not attacking you. I'm going to give you kind. And every time I meet a dog out here, I love on them. I treat them nice. But they know. Because I stood there and I'm like, okay, go ahead. And then you know what they do? They put their head down, they go the other way, and then they'll be ready to come talk about, whoop!
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I say don't run. Do not run.
Don't run.
Do not run. Stand there. And just look at each other. Just look at each other. And then sooner or later the dog is going to know. And you have to stare into his eyes. Because they say the eyes is the windows to the soul.
Yeah.
So you stare into the dog's eyes. And whoever moves away first is the loser.
Got you.
Yeah.
Thank you for that advice, man, because that's some stuff a lot of kids back home got to worry about. You know, some of these owners, they don't really care about their dogs. They don't care about the community and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. But yeah, don't run. Because they'll run up to you. They'll be coming like this. When you look at them like that, they'll stop. And just keep looking. Yeah. Just look them into their...
Hey, sir, so this isn't like your spot, but you're here basically every day, right?
Every day. I love this place. Like I said, It's about being family.
How did you hear about it? Like, what brought you here?
That's a good question. We were looking for a house, right? So right across this area back here,
Yeah.
as I was telling Mo, there's a shoe factory.
Wow.
Right next to the shoe factory, this guy just built this house. So they're giving us the tour and everything, and we love dogs. We said, oh wow, they got doggy park. We got the house because we can walk to the doggy park.
Nice.
So we got to the doggy park. You see back here, it used to be more than that.
Yeah.
Right where that brick wall is was more yard. Yeah. So they had to make it smaller, but the dogs can run. We would have parties here. Like, she does everything with the community. Shout out to Animal Mama. Yeah, and so Animal Mama and all of them be set up, you know, everybody. Like, matter of fact, this month they're doing the Halloween crawl. So they're going to go to all the
it's
bars
October
and all-
1st, man.
Yeah. And so hopefully, if you hear about it next year, you can sponsor. They'll come by your shop, and you can kind of, you know, because people don't know that you're here. So what she does is she introduces everybody's shop to them.
Yeah.
And so that she does the Halloween crawl every year, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And people are in costumes and stuff. She'll start off at all the different places, and they'll have like the drinks and stuff for them, or the food, and they'll just keep going. You can have some of your wings out and stuff like that, you know. They'll say something, oh yeah, we're coming back, and we know you were here, man. This is good. So she takes care of the community.
These wings are actually pretty decent, man. Speaking of wings, you know what I'm saying? These wings are actually pretty nice and tasty, you know what I'm saying?
And I can't wait to have yours.
Oh yeah, mine's is okay.
I've been to the ATL.
Yeah.
Come on now. I've been there twice. Been to
Yeah.
ATL twice. Like I said, my daughter with the SCAD and walked around town there. And then we went to, I forgot where we stayed at. Where the CNN building is at.
Oh, y'all said
hotel
that.
in there.
Okay, so
The Omni.
The Omni. Oh, that's way back in the day then. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We stayed at the Omni.
Yeah. Yo, I
And,
remember when the Centennial Olympic Park wasn't there. You feel me? Like, yeah.
Yeah, so we walked through that. We walked through the area. My
Yo,
brother.
what year was that?
Goodness.
I gotta know now.
What year was I there?
Yeah, at the Omni. Yeah, what year were you there?
Oh man, let me see. I wish my wife would say for that. I'm gonna say 2014.
Okay, gotcha.
2014.
Because they used to have a movie theater in there, like way back in the day. Then they had the Gold Mine. You know, whenever I got like straight A's, my mom would take me there.
Yeah, like
'Cause I
they
went to
have,
Oglethorpe, you know,
like
it's not
where
that
we
far
were
from there.
at, where the window is from the Army, we could look down and the
Yeah.
CNN globe is there. I think,
Yeah.
the CNN globe.
Yeah.
And then my brother went down there to see my daughter, and we just in awe of the CNN because that was our news spot, CNN,
Yeah.
with my boy Don Lemon and all them, you know. Yeah, you know, we kind of watch it now.
Back in the day, we used to be able to walk. Because we stayed in Vine City, we used to be able to walk to like the Omni, the CNN Center, all of that. You know what I'm saying? So
Where's that mall?
a lot of good memories.
There's a mall in Bankhead or Buckhead? Which one is it?
Buckhead, talking about Lennox Mall.
Yeah, we actually got to go.
Buckhead,
We got to
you
go
know.
to. We got to go to the mall
That's
out
a
there.
nice mall.
It is a nice mall.
Yeah, but I mean, stuff be happening there nowadays, you know. But like everybody knew that was like the nice mall, and I would normally go to Greenbrier, you know. Occasionally West End, just go through there real quick. But no, you just brought up a lot of memories, like Omni, like the Gold Mine. That was a video game arcade, so I got straight A's. Mom would take me there. And then right
There you
across the way,
go.
you had the McDonald's, and it was like 2 floors and stuff. But then they closed the McDonald's later.
I love the condos out there. They have some nice little condos. You go over the little bridge.
Yeah.
They got the condos out there and stuff. They're nice little neighborhood. Everybody's forcing their rides out there.
Yeah.
Pretty nice. Kind of enjoyed that.
That's cool.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, you go to that bridge, you got Northside Drive,
Yeah.
then you get on the west side.
And right after you pass that bridge, you can see the SCAD building. You can see it. Yeah. It's called Savannah College of Art and Design. Yeah, but it was the Atlanta branch. Yeah.
ATL, baby.
Yes, sir.
Holding it down. Good food. That's why I know you can get down.
We ain't the birthplace of hip hop, but we a major center. We a major part of, you know, the movement. You feel me? You know.
Come on now. It is the Mecca. I'll put it like that. It is the Mecca. For those that know, ATL's where it all gets down. It's the Mecca. We was there for Captain America. When Captain America was being filmed. I think it was.
Yo, a lot of people. 1 second. A lot of people may not realize that a lot of Hollywood films are being filmed in Georgia these days.
Yeah.
A lot of major movies.
It's like Black Hollywood now.
Yep.
Yeah, like Captain America Winter Soldier was done there. I think Marvel was doing their thing there, but I don't know if you know, but they're not going to be doing anything else in Atlanta anymore. They're moving everything overseas now.
That's crazy.
Moving everything overseas, so
That's crazy.
that part will be gone. Yeah. So Marvel.
What about Tyler Perry Studios? Like,
No, he's embedded. He's there.
Oh, okay.
He went and got that army base. He's got everything
Yeah,
going.
Fort McPherson.
Yeah,
Fort McPherson.
He's
right
good
at
to
the
go.
edge of like the city limits and stuff. You got that bridge at the Martin Station and stuff like that. You got the sign where it says like City of Atlanta limits. And,
Oh, Mr. Perry is good. He's good to go.
Good.
He's good to go. He's got nothing to worry about.
All right, so
Shout out
we
to
still got
Tyler
a few
Perry.
jobs. We still got a few jobs.
Shout out to TP.
Tyler Perry.
Thank you for bringing us
Yeah,
to
he
the
got the
brother.
compound, right?
Yeah. He's got it. Because I remember that base was active. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Same, but I was too young at that time.
It's all right. I remember when I was active. Yeah. I remember taking the train.
Yeah, we call it the train, you know.
Yeah. Heading down
It's the
to
subway, but we call it the train. Yeah.
Well, in New York, we call it the subway.
Right.
Yeah. So,
But yeah, like we be confusing y'all. Y'all be like, hey, take the train. You're like, what?
the subway.
We call it the subway because
yeah.
most of the time
MARTA,
we
you know.
MARTA.
Yeah.
What y'all call it, the seven crosses?
I never heard no sound.
What is it in Atlanta? You got the
Oh, it's about Spaghetti Junction?
No. There's something called the crosses. It takes you to, there's one spot that takes you to everywhere. I can't remember.
You talking about 5 points?
5 points, there we go.
Yeah,
there we
5
go.
points.
5 points.
Yeah, we got 5 points and then we got a little 5 points, you know, a little ways away. But
Yeah.
5 points, yeah, that's like downtown right there with the underground and all of that. You know
My
what I'm
wife
saying?
was heroic. We never been to subway before.
Yeah.
She like jump on the subway and I'm like, like, who wants some? She's like sitting around.
Yeah.
We gonna take the 5 points here. I'm like, when have you been in Atlanta? I've never been here.
She figured it out, though.
Yes, she did.
You can figure it out.
And then I came through last time. I just drove because I was off of 81.
Yeah.
So I could take 81 and then go straight to Atlanta. 'Cause when I lived in Virginia, I used to live off the highway 81. So that's like a straight shot in.
Yeah, hey, we appreciate you guys. My English, we appreciate you having us here.
Appreciate it.
And I'm definitely coming back, you know, because I want to like improve my relationship with animals in general. I think Cambodia is a great place for that. Really is.
Absolutely. You have any closing thoughts for the audience or anything you want to, drop on the squad before we bounce up out of here?
My closing thoughts, man, live life to your fullest. Just remember, there's a lot of things that's going on, but you are favored. You might be going through some good stuff right now. Bad stuff is coming, good stuff is coming back. If it is bad stuff, just remember the good stuff is coming.
Yeah.
Because you can't have good stuff without bad stuff. It's like yin and yang, okay? So hang in there and keep it going.
You just got to keep living, right?
You know it, to your
That's
fullest.
what's up.
It's all right.
Absolutely, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
Again.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Yes, sir. You got any last words, my bro?
Nah, man, it's been fun, man. I learned a lot of stuff today. And guys, remember, stay humble.
Very important. Very
Absolutely.
important.
I appreciate you guys. We're going to tap in with you guys later on, man. This is Grinding in Cambodia. We vibing, baby. Let's go. Yes, sir.